Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rising Super Stream. We're here for our final E3 showing. As you can see, this stream is getting fucking hammered. So this resolution is what we get. This blurry shit is what we get. It was actually worse like 2 seconds ago. It just improved. We are live. There is no sound and no animation. So who knows if we're actually live. It could just be a work. But Nintendo is due to start up in 4 minutes. And I reckon we can talk about this a little bit. So this is the last E3 presser this year. Nintendo, as usual, is going to go right into the Treehouse afterwards, and we're going to check out some of that because they almost always. They always announce a game or two right after the conference. So we're definitely going to check out a little bit of that. Not the whole thing, but we'll see. What am I most hoping to see? I'm really excited to see if those Star Fox rumors are correct. I'm not going to blast the whole thing out there because it's a little interesting, just in case you guys haven't heard those rumors. I'm excited to see Fire Emblem and where exactly Fire Emblem is going, if it's going to follow the direction it was headed on the 3DS or if it's going to diverge. Hopefully the World Ends With You release date would be really nice. I'm excited to see Smash. I'm cautiously optimistic. Smash is going to be different, right? I think it's going to be Smash 4.5 in that it's not a totally fresh one like the jump from Melee to Brawl. But I do feel like obviously it's going to differ. I don't think it's going to be called Smash 4 Deluxe or anything like that. I think it's going to be Smash 5, whatever that entails. Super Smash Brothers The Fight or whatever. I'm cautiously optimistic because I feel like they can go in one of two directions. They can either go back towards Brawl and make it a little more simple, or they can swing a little more towards Melee and make it a little more competitive. But I don't think they're gonna stay exactly where they at with Smash 4, or else I don't think it'll differ too much. I feel kind of comfortable with the idea that it's not gonna get less competitive than Smash 4. Like I think that sounds a little out there, the notion that the next Smash that we're gonna see shortly could be less competitive. So I think there's a good chance this one might be a little more for me. Hopefully the single player content is addressed in any way. Positively though, hopefully. I'm excited to see new shit as always. Keen to see if Monolith has something new to announce. Of course the Xenoblade guys. Oh wow, look at that quality. We are streaming this on YouTube, by the way. Usually YouTube's very good for this, so we'll see how this goes. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm open to see stuff. Wonderful 101, Wonderful 101 HD, Wonderful 101 Deluxe, Wonderful 101 2, Wonderful 101 Classic, Wonderful Project P100, the Wonderful 101 Enhanced Edition, the Wonderful 101 Non-Enhanced Edition, the Wonderful 101 Subsistence, the Wonderful 101 Augment Your Pre-Order Edition, the Wonderful 101 Lite, New The Wonderful 101, the Wonderful 101 0.2, A Fragmentary Passage, the Wonderful 101 Royale, the Wonderful 101 Terrordrome, the Wonderful 101 Traditional, the Wonderful 101 5, the Wonderful 101. I pretty much any of those would be good. Oh yeah, let me know about volume. Might be a little quiet, might be a little loud. Let me just crank that for safety. Is this the new... Is this Armored Core? Jesus Christ. No. Is it? What are we looking at? Is this maybe a new Monolith game? Xenoblade Chronicles X2? No, I mean, this looks too fast. This looks Platinum or... The hit sparks were very Platinum. Yo, this soundtrack. This looks very Armored Core, though, in some ways. But it looks like Xenoblade Chronicles X as well, in some ways. Jesus, this metal. Demon Ex Machina. Marvelous. Oh, it's First Studio. That's one of their new studios they opened up recently. Wow. That's a little step past what Marvelous usually does. Good for them. Looks great. His new Xenoblade. Or is this maybe just DLC for Xenoblade 2? Yeah.
なぜ世界を破壊する？気づいてるんじゃないか？破壊したがってるのは人間だと。僕が本国から受けた使命は天の聖杯、滅の討伐だ。どうだろう？僕らにその力貸してもらえないだろうか？
ひょっとして怒ってる？滅の討伐のこと。
Yeah. Buffer.
国民を守るための戦いに身を置けるなら本望だ。
君に頼みたいことはただ一つ。
No Xenoblade 2 spoilers at all. None of that.
何の目的で？
別に退屈しのぎだよ、ただの。
ふざけてるの？
Wow, look, their levels are low. This seems like it might be a sizable new campaign. Look at those blade systems at the bottom of the screen. A little different.
天の聖杯同士の激突。
お前、いい目をしてるな。俺の行く道はこの道だ。交わることはない。
Corna, the Golden Country. Cool. Big prequel. I assume this is the last big DLC.
When we launched Nintendo Switch, our vision was a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities. From day one, all of you have shown the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitational cheered by fans and challengers? Or on a journey through verdant fields and viridian cities in a timeless quest to catch them all?
I think he's referring to Custom Robo here.
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, a brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your side. Add the transformative power
I pre-ordered the
of Nintendo
Pikachu
Switch,
version
and you can play
because
as
I
you
remember
like,
that from a kid.
anywhere you like, or
I mean,
for the
from
first
being a
time
kid.
in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend.
My girlfriend
You
got
can
the
even
Eevee
transfer a
one because
Pokemon into
she's
the game
lame.
from Pokemon Go.
No, Eevee's cool.
This is a Pokeball Plus.
It
You
costs
can use it like a Joy-Con
$80
controller
Canadian.
with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew.
Oh, is this how you get
comes
Mew?
Exclusive with every Pokeball Plus and can join you on your journey through the game.
That's one way to move
Let's Go
Pokeball
Pikachu,
Pluses.
Pokemon
Jesus
Let's Go
Christ,
Eevee
that's one
in
way to make a
Pokeball
Pokeball Plus a
will be
good
available
purchase.
on November 16th.
Oh my
Discover
god.
new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo
That's one
Switch.
way to do it.
Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
It costs as much as the game in Canada.
Okay, you ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
Don't even think about it. All or nothing.
Is this a new game by the 1-2 Switch? No, it's Mario Party. Okay.
Yes!
Super Mario Party. Eschewing numbers.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing? Come play. Okay.
You gotta change it up though.
That's gonna go too fast. Let's do it this way.
Oh, this is a nifty thing.
Angles.
Okay. That looks cool. Ready? Do it.
Oh, game on.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
That's a cool way to use the technology.
Really? Come on.
Alright, let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
All right, betting on this one. Fasten inside.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One more. One more.
We should do one more. Rematch.
I hope they can fucking do it, because Mario Party's been a little rough for a few years now. But I am super down for them to make another one that's, you know, really enjoyable. I heard the Top 100 was pretty fun, which is, of course, just a collection of minigames on the 3DS. Not like a full Mario Party or anything, but...
3, 2, 1.
I did enjoy the first Wii one, because it was creative how they used the Wii Remote. So it'll be nice that for this one they have all those options as well. October 5th? Damn, that's pretty soon.
Long ago, the divine Ceros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help
This is
guide
Fire
the
Emblem, yeah.
lost.
Let's go.
Now, the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above as the mother of all life.
Okay, I just want to give big shout-outs to the people in the chat who keep saying Octopath every time they see any form of paper. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Give me orders.
Oh, really digging the look of this so far. Wow, nice graphics. Jeez. Look at all the little warriors fighting on the side.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain
Whoa,
order.
and look, you can see the other
But
groups
they're
simultaneously.
wrong.
Whoa, is this like a simultaneous,
The crests are to
all
blame.
these groups are gonna fight together thing? Or is that just an alternate camera mode? Do we get walking around? Yeah, I really liked that in the last 3DS one. I'm so pleased with this direction. I am so just satisfied with what I'm looking at.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. No, I wish I could stay here and cherish all.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step.
I like how they have big,
Now
like,
or never.
sets of soldiers with them. That's pretty fun. I wonder how that plays in exactly.
I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Yeah, I wonder if it's multiple games or just one. Spring, okay. That looked fantastic, though. I'm so deeply satisfied. It was Fortnite time. Where are we dropping, boys? This is probably going to launch today, because it's, people found that it was up on the eShop. Not publicly, mind you, just, it's up. Like it's ready to go, they just need to activate it. Yeah, I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna try it, finally. Looks really nice. If that's all Switch footage, they did a great job with that port for sure.
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite. And on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience, whether playing together online with friends
so the other half of the
same
game
room
apparently is not
or
there.
around the world. Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today.
Cool,
Nintendo
so
Switch, a home console
like an
where
hour.
you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking games from our independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
has
nothing
been
new on the screen in the
inspiring.
background, guys.
And to all
See
of
someone
you,
asking.
as well
It's,
as all
Stardew
of the
Valley,
developers
Celeste, Shovel
behind
Knight,
these rich and varied
SteamWorld Dig
experiences,
2, and Golf
from
Story.
all of us here at Nintendo, thank you. Let's pull back the curtain on a few more, including 2 we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers.
Oh man,
pots,
that
and cutting
Nintendo
boards
leak was super
in
real.
Overcooked 2, a sequel that's brimming with more recipes.
Really enjoyed the
characters,
first Overcooked,
kitchens,
so that's rad.
and white knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients.
If the next game's
kitchens
Killer
that
Queen
can
Black,
change on
then
the
boy,
fly,
those leaks were super
and
real.
with Nintendo Switch, the opportunity to bake, barbecue, or broil with another player in wireless, local, and online play. Save the world from clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a snail, hoard
Yep,
berries,
there it is.
or wipe out the enemy's queen
Wow.
to claim victory in Killer Queen Black.
Looks better than the original.
Redesigned from the ground up.
Looks much
Liquid
better
Bit
than the
and
original.
Bumblebear Games acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer phenomenon.
You can only
is
really
coming
play
to
Killer
Nintendo
Queen
Switch.
at
And for the
conventions
first
where they
time
bring
on
the arcade
console,
cabinet to,
2
because it's
teams
on
of
a
up to
specialized
4
arcade
each
cabinet.
can square off in exciting battles. Play it first on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Rad,
And
that's
finally,
sick. It's a cool game.
Venture through the mysterious subterranean landscapes
Can I venture
of a
through it
vast,
today?
Forgotten kingdom in Teen Cherry's Hollow Knight.
Because it's card game month,
An
so I can't do that.
action-adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound in this sweeping platformer that offers endless hours of intricate exploration. We revealed earlier this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable content, is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
Fuck, it's
These
card
are
game
just
month.
a
I can't
few
play
of the
this.
terrific games you can play
Ah, I really want to play it too, but I
After
guess I'll
this
buy it right away.
presentation, Stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of these games and more. And I personally cannot wait to watch as intrepid challengers test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can download a brand new demo for the game from the Nintendo eShop.
Oh, this one
on
actually
June
carries
14th.
over save data. Sick.
Let's take another action-packed look
I'll play
at
that.
some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
Wonderful 101. Let's go. I'm actually really looking forward to Starlink. Even like before the Star Fox stuff, I was super in, but now I'm quadruple in. Yeah, so Just Dance 2019, by the way, was announced for the Wii U and the Wii as well, which is wild. 12 years after release. For perspective, I saw someone post and I checked the years and it's accurate. For perspective, that would be like a new N64 game in 2008. Yeah, Ninjala, Gung Ho's new game. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Don't worry, I saw fighters. I'm not that sorry. I'm not a big Dragon Ball dude, so it didn't jump out to me. Wasteland, cool. Looking forward to this port, actually. Fall 2018. Okay, sick. I'll take it. That's as much as I'm gonna get, so I'll take it.
Hi everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile. At Nintendo, we approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world, and we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
So we're on to Sakurai now. So this may be the last game in the presentation then, possibly.
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen. Many fighters have appeared in this series. I'm sure you are all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series. Please, take a look.
Come on, Wolverine. Ah, yeah. Battlefield looks great. You know what? There was a leaked screenshot of the ground of this battlefield. But it looks better than expected. That was the only thing that leaked as far as I know. Seeing some classic stages here. Ooh, Giga Bowser gets to aim now. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Link. Ooh, nice. Getting a more classic Zelda. Slight Peach aesthetic redesign. Ice Climbers, hey! There's Inkling, of course, yeah. I assume Boy Inkling's also gonna be in there, yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. Ocarina Ganondorf, straight up. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. Yeah, Solid Snake's back. Ooh. Good shit. Everyone is here. This is the anti-deep cuts. Pichu's back. Yeah, Dark Pit. Where's Dark Pit at? There's Pitu. Oh, Young Link back too. Jesus. Okay. Okay, are they separate characters now? Because custom movesets is something that I have no affection for. Yeah, of course, Mr. O'Donnell. Ultimate. This goofy piece of art. It's far too large.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle. Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past. We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible possible.
They're right.
Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide. Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo.
Really dig how these icons look.
We've streamlined
these icons look
the
fucking great.
Fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular.
Yes, I want it to be interesting.
8-player battles are also making a return. See what happens.
Don't like 8-player battles
fighters against one another. Now let's take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they
I hope
changed
8-player
since
is gone
last
from
appearance.
classic mode though.
Mario's still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest adventure. He can also wear his wedding and builder outfits.
Cool. Costumes. That's what I fucking want. Costumes is so good.
Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh, look at this Breath of the Wild stage.
His bombs are now remotely detonated.
Ooh.
And his final smash
It's like Snake
unleashed
C4.
ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the wild.
Oh, great. That's good.
Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back.
The Terminus stage.
Work together with Nana. Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his
Yeah,
look
because
from
he
Fire
switched to his
Emblem
other one.
Radiant.
There, yeah, okay, we got
Now
both.
you can use both versions for the first time.
I really appreciate real
The two
costumes. That's
different
great.
versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We now have the female version of Pikachu, complete with
Oh, with the heart tail.
Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl?
That's so good.
Fox's
Glad
design
Libre's
is
in.
now based on Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, I
and
saw
his
the
Final
belt.
Smash has received an overhaul.
Oh.
This time, Final Smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting.
Okay.
Falco's Final Smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired.
Poor Landmaster.
In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like
Yeah.
in his original game appearances.
I love that.
It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in mid-air.
Whoa, that's a huge buff for
You can cancel
Samus.
with jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack.
Oh, I see. You have to land on the ground after that if you cancel.
Marth's Dancing Blade is faster.
That's cool.
And it's easier to unleash one
Good.
after another.
Dancing
This
Blade
holds
needed
true for
buffs.
Roy and Lucina too.
Nobody ever used
In
it.
addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Mina, mite ite kure.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream
I'm glad
matches
Snake's
come
back.
true.
Snake was always one of my
Of course,
favorites.
Shadow Moses Island is back too.
Cool. Hope the MGS4 music's back too.
King DDD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer. Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Hopefully more
His
playable.
electric shock still damages itself too, so be careful.
Is that a meter I see there building up?
In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda is more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds.
Cute.
Zelda is much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks.
Her moves look similar.
Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're
now you don't have to control it.
Fast.
The final smashes seem improved, how they appear to just be straight supers.
Looping around the stage.
Not as much fussing as in Brawl.
Don't you think? Pokemon Trainer's
So-
back with Squirtle, Ivysaur,
Okay, so
and
Pokemon
Charmander.
Trainer's fully back. But I assume you can play them all
You can choose
individually
Pokemon
too.
during battle, and this time there's
Like
no
Charizard?
penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main.
Oh, there's no penalty now. Okay, so fuck it. It's fine, yeah.
Also, you can play
That's
as a
sick.
female trainer for the first time.
The penalty was always tough to deal with them.
Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
Okay, that's great.
And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making a return.
Oh, okay. I love Big Blue. Hard not to like Big Blue. It's a goofy
Just
stage,
like
but...
before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume. Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage
Oh,
percentage at all
cool.
times.
That's super handy.
Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes.
Good shit.
For Villager, we made it easier to see what you
Oh, and they have a little pocket thing.
Between
That's
the
great.
male and female versions.
These
there
little
are
UI
8 different
updates are
villagers.
fantastic.
Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's Island game. All of Mr. Game & Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games.
Yeah, I was gonna
His
say,
transformations are
cool.
more full of character than ever. Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback.
Young Link
that
and
makes
Toon
3
Link.
Links for the first time. Long,
Too many
no, anyone?
Gokus. Wolf O'Donnell.
After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade.
Yeah, I always loved his side B.
Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability. He has a copy ability for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop.
Yeah, what a fucking nightmare.
Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt.
Ooh, great.
Sure is handy to change
That's a
arts
really
on the fly.
good change. There seemed to be
He
a
also
cooldown
added
on switching
Fiora
back
to his
though.
Final smash.
Cool. Spoilers. Yeah, what do we got?
Ganondorf
He looks
rises
great.
again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And for his final
Ooh.
smash,
That new
becomes
forward
Demon
smash?
King Ganon.
I love his shoulder, but the sword, okay.
Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures.
Mhm.
This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot.
Go play Uprising, kids.
In the last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser. When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet.
Oh no! Olimar, no!
It'll get fixed up right away. Bayonetta's costumes
That's so
from
sad.
the first two games are both available.
I was hoping for Bayo 3, but I guess we're not ready.
It seems we have a guest.
Hey!
Rodan appears as an assist trophy.
It's fucking cool.
Warrior's final smash, Warrior Man, has changed quite a bit.
Yeah,
After
okay,
transforming,
cool.
He no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done.
So no more transformation style
Donkey Kong's final smash
smashes, it seems.
Punches,
Everything
Donkey
becomes a
Kong Jungle
move.
Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations. Little Mac's final smash is now a rush of blows from Gigamac. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get
Yeah,
right
that's a good change to final smashes.
Ness's new final smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy. Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney. At first glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from Wii Fit developers.
Excuse me. I do like Wii Fit Trainer, so I'm happy she's back.
We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, okay. Okay, I hope we get a good Omega mode,
Say
though.
hello to Proto Man and Bass.
I saw Proto Man, I didn't see Bass, but that's cool. I like Bass.
Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around. And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector.
Wow, cool. Good move. That's a fucking good move.
Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering.
That's cool, that little blue meter. It's nice.
Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's
Yeah,
numbers?
because of the clones.
Each of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently, and have decided to call them Echo Fighters.
It's a nice way of saying clone.
Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Yeah, alright.
Daisy joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing as your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter. Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster.
Oh, I want to see this stage.
If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks. Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale.
Yeah, Killer Whale's a good pick for that.
You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding.
While
Inkling
shielding,
Boy
okay.
also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8
Ooh,
have
nice.
their own outfits. And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
Jesus.
By the way,
It's a heck of a big stage.
we added in the Squid Sisters
As an assist?
trophy.
Yeah.
During their live
Cool.
concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get
Perla and
knocked off
Marina
the
blown the
screen.
fuck out. Yeah, okay, let's see some
While we're on
assist
the topic
trophies.
of
Knuckle
assist
Joe, I love
trophies,
him.
Let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting damage, and now you get points for it too.
Oh, really? That's worth a point in time
However,
matches.
some assist trophies will remain unbeatable.
Yeah, you can't kill the dog.
Maybe an unexpected guest
Yeah,
will
Ricky.
photobomb your battle.
Hey!
It's him.
Jesus!
There's a wide variety. More than 50 of them appear in the
Oh, it's Nagrit! Cool! Sukapon. Wow, that's really out there.
Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon and items.
Yeah, beware with the uppercut. That's so nice. Ooh, a launch star. Does that just shoot you in that direction? Fake smash ball. Oh yeah, the symbols are wrong. Oh jeez.
There are variety.
That's cool that just knocks you out, the fake smash ball.
Including a massive list of returning stages.
Yeah, no kidding.
If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well. Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
I like Lilac Cruise. Forget Orpheon's such a neat stage. I always liked playing on it, even though it's not great. New Pork City, yeah. I remember in high school playing so many matches on that stage with friends. It's so goofy. Swimming's still in, huh? So is this just, does this like fly around or what? Or does this just get blown up? Because I saw it was blown up there. Yeah, okay, so it just crumbles. And then it comes back. Okay. Cool, cool. It's a cool stage.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega Force 2.
No, that's not right.
These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite series.
Oh, it's not what we want. We just want a fucking hazard toggle.
Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles.
Ladder attacks. Yo, directional air dodge? Yeah! No, that's great. That's great. Glad that's back.
It can come in handy when recovering from a fall.
That's good.
However,
oh, and you can do stuff after it?
On the ground, you'll be wide open to attack, and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Less iframes if you keep dodging.
You can execute short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump at any time.
Good.
Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons, just like the previous game.
Yeah, this was in Melee.
Occurs when you release the shield button.
It looks a lot better now, but this has been a feature.
You're able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully.
It's nice that they have animations for it now.
For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players.
Really? Look, there's decimal
this
percentages.
Should help ensure that the action is well paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light.
I see.
Better do something.
That's good for time battles. I don't really play time battles, but that's a good change because you can never really tell sometimes. Sometimes you lose track.
We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
GameCube controllers. Yeah. Yeah.
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well. In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous
Is it still the same figure player thing? You can bring your FP over from previous games, okay.
We hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please, take a look.
See, that's what I'm saying. If they try to preserve every character, they're not going to be able to add a bunch of new ones. Oh my god. Are we finally doing it? It's finally Ridley time. It's finally time for Ridley. Jesus Christ. One of the most requested characters ever. Ah, Samus looks so good here. He's far too big. It's the big time. Yeah, how big is he gonna be? I hope he's like fucking Hugo sized. Okay, he's a fair size. Not much bigger than Bowser. He looks great though. Yo, Mecha Ridley. Whoa! Nice final smash. The fucking gunship. This is like Ridley's fantasy. Yeah, so this year, but when exactly? December 7th. Okay. That's probably the end for today. Yep.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Not a lot of new stuff. I need to see mechanics. Like, I need to see the mechanics. That's it. I just need to see the mechanics.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone around the world for tuning in to our Nintendo Direct, as well as our fans in Japan. 全世界の皆さんが Nintendo Direct を見ていただいて、そして特に日本のお客さんも
Yeah, they said today, by the way, it was going to be a focus on 2018 games, so no Prime 4, no Bayonetta 3 is unfortunately kind of the natural result of that.
ネイト・ビルドさんとエリック・スミスさんなんですけれども、we have a very special guest for you this morning. We just saw a new character announced. Nate, why don't you tell us who we have and what we're going to see? 新しいキャラクターが発表されましたけれども、今日は特別にスペシャルゲストが登壇していただいて、ネイトさん、紹介をお願いいたします。
Yeah, I know that was probably a lot of Smash to digest for those of you viewing at home. Mr. Sakurai on video explained quite a bit to us, but we are very fortunate to have a live Mr. Sakurai here with us with his translator, Raymond Elgin.
で、今朝は桜井さんがスマブラの細々な話をいろいろしましたけれども、今朝は運が良くて本人が登壇していただいて、通訳のレイモンさんも一緒に来てます。
もう
My heart's just full.
I'm gonna want to watch the tournament later and like take in what it looks like to play this.
I'm really speechless at the fact that we've been working so hard and we're finally able to announce this game. So I think I'm just gonna go home now.
No, not yet.
I'm glad Snake's back. I like Snake a lot.
Well, I want to jump into some more specific details, but before we start, does Mr. Sakurai have anything he wants to say just in general about the game's development?
I also wanted that Star Fox Racing game.
その実演プレイの前に桜井さんからのメッセージは何かないでしょうか。
今回とにかく今回の売りというのは全員登場を果たしたということです。これからスマッシュブラザーズシリーズというのはもしかしたら続くかもしれませんが、ここまでやるのはもうほとんどないんじゃないかなとは思うんですよね。ぜひ楽しんでいただければと思います。
So the biggest appeal of this game is really that every single fighter is back here, and you know, may continue the Smash series in the future, but I don't know if we'll ever be able to pull this off. So I really hope that you'll enjoy this iteration of the game.
I certainly plan to.
Oh yeah. まあ僕はエンジョイするつもりです。
私も楽しみです。
Me too.
I wasn't really into what he said earlier, where he said since everyone's back, we're not going to be able to have, we're not going to, you shouldn't expect that many new characters.
We only got a taste of Ridley at the very end.
That's always kind of why I've been down with the idea of dropping older characters so we could get more new characters, but I'm not, even though I've made the Deep Cuts video series, I'm not oblivious to the fact that that's not what people want, you know. I am aware. Costumes is nice though. I really like costumes. Some of the mechanical stuff sounds nice. I wanted to see more stages too. We didn't really see...
Where would you like to fight?
Yeah, there's barely any new stages in this list.
So I'm just going to do an explanation, so let's just go to Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination looks just like Battlefield,
Final
too.
Destination is actually a special version of Final Destination that is going to be slightly different from the version that's in the full game, correct?
Oh, Final Destination's not done. Okay. They're still working on Final D. Oh, the UI is really nice here.
That's correct.
Top of the screen they had solo battle. You could add little players. Cool intro here.
ファイターじゃなくてステージですね。
それについては後で説明しましょうか。はい。とりあえずリドリーについて説明します。
Yeah, the UI is really nice. Decimal percentages, huh?
ご存知の通り、いや知らない方もおられるかもしれませんが、メトロイドシリーズのサムスの宿敵ですね。
As you may or may not know, Ridley is from the Metroid series and is the arch nemesis of Samus.
Really hope there's a stage hazard toggle, because that's Omega mode is just not.
And comparatively, he's actually
even though you can do Battlefield,
he's
like
4 meters tall.
その体育からとてもまとめるのが難しかったのですが、特に海外からの要望がすごく高かったためにリドリーを実践させることにしました。
And because of that, it was very hard to actually get him into the game in a working condition. But there was a lot of outcry from fans, especially overseas.
For like over a fucking decade, 20 years of screaming for Ridley.
スマブラの中では全体的に残虐な方です。
In terms of his characteristic, in terms of Smash Brothers, he's very much on the cruel side.
スマブラ X でアドベンチャーモードというのがありまして、サムス
Really looks great though, I gotta say.
And in Brawl,
Far
he
too large.
made an appearance as a boss, and he would do moves like grabbing Samus and just dragging her across the wall.
今回は地面にこすりつけたりしま
Yeah.
す。
Oh, that
And now
looks
he
so good.
drags other fighters
It's a
along
side
the
B, I
floor.
suppose. Wow, 34% damage. Wait, had he hit Mario before that? Or am I crazy?
I win.
Maybe he hit Mario before that.
Sorry about that.
Oh my god, no, that did that much percent. Holy shit. That's so strong.
Jumps while he's grabbing onto opponents and do all other kinds of technical moves.
それとニュートラル必殺技は炎の玉を吐くんです。
Yeah, maybe he hit him with a fireball
And
before.
his
Yeah,
neutral
that's true.
special is a fireball, as you can see.
こう貯めると複数の玉を吐くこと。
That's a fun charge. It's not a very long charge.
Throw multiple fireballs.
I wonder if you can do that in the air. Probably not,
貯
but
めてる時の口の中が弱点なんですね。
And just like the original game, his weak point is actually when he's charging up the fireball in his
yeah, I realize damage is a little higher for 1v1, but it only seemed to be about 10% higher based on what they showed in
so just from
the
that
trailer
one
before.
Hit, he took about 26% of damage right now, but you take big damage.
But that is neat. That accelerates tournaments a little bit, because that's a problem in Smash Bros. Tournaments. They take a fucking long time compared to other fighting games.
方向を4方向に変えることができます。
And you can go in
So
any four
tentatively,
directions
I
you
want to say that's a good thing. Actually.
斜め前と斜め下では少し角度が違うんですね。
Yeah, show me. I agree with Zolty in the chat. Show me some diagonal air dodges into the ground. Does the character slide?
それと下必殺技こういうのがあるんですけれども、これがちょっと特殊な技でして。
Do you like Echo characters or clone characters? I don't love them, but I don't have a hatred for them either. You know, I'm surprised that they're adding more clone characters.
Please take a close look at Mario's damage percentage.
I'm. Wow. I'm like kind of bummed that they used the name Echo Fighters for them, because now the discussion around clone fighters is more challenging, because people are going to go, they're not clones, they're echoes, and it's like, no, fuck off.
When you hit the sweet spot, it takes huge, massive damage. But if you don't and just attack him normally, it's very minimal damage.
So you need a very specific spacing on that. Okay.
And I think, relatively speaking, I think it's easier to hit that sweet spot when you're doing a 4-player match.
Yeah, that seems it. As long as you have good zoning, you should be relatively safe from that, unless someone can find a way to combo
I'd like
into
to
it.
stop just getting beaten.
But I haven't
here
seen
for
much
a
hits
second,
done, so
I was kind of hoping that next maybe we could actually play a match and see what it looks like in action. How do you guys feel about that?
まあデコボコにされることはちょっとおやみにしたいと思ってますけれども、せっかくですので。
What are clones? In the context of fighting games, clones are characters who are.
Sounds good. I don't think you're gonna stop.
I want to say there's no like hard metric, but like 80+% similar or identical to another character.
サムスとリドリーですね。少し解説を交えながらお話をしたいと思います。
Alright, got Samus and Ridley, and I'll do some commentating while we're battling.
I didn't see if Falco had the Echo nomenclature.
If
you could make one assist trophy into a real fighter, who would you pick? I would need to relook at the list, but tentatively Isaac or Cyborg Ninja. Samurai Goro would be fun too.
You know, every fighter and every stage has advantage and disadvantage in combination. So if you look at kind of the extreme, Little Mac is very useful on a flat surface.
そこでステージを先に選ぶことにしました。特に敗者が選ぶ、負けた側が選ぶようにすると、さらに公平度が増すと思います。
And so to add a little bit of strategy, we decided to be able to select the stage beforehand, and that way, in a series of matches, the loser gets to pick the stage.
Ooh, look at that stock display. That's pretty exciting.
And I think you might have seen the score display there.
That's cool, that's cool. Occupied tons of space, but it was still discreet enough that you can clearly play behind it. Just for 1v1, sick, sick.
And obviously you lose when you reach 0.
Don't do this.
See that in the top corner of the screen? They have a little indicator so you can see exactly how far the character is from the borders. That's really nice, actually.
No mercy, does he?
Yo, the Dragoon's piling up over there.
Never. Especially against a new fighter.
I can't quite tell. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems
there we go.
A little faster.
Come on, man.
Was that a true combo?
That should be illegal.
Probably not. That seems like too much. It seems like a hair faster. Yo, Smitty's gonna get the Dragoon. Get the Dragoon. Oh my god, you could have got the Dragoon, Smitty.
And of course, this game is still in development, so the damage ratio, where the sweet spot is, things like that may change.
Come on, Smitty! Oh my god, get the Dragoon! Yes. Killing me on this thing, Smitty.
As I mentioned in the video earlier, there is this one-on-one
really like that
damage,
life indicator.
Where you take on more damage, and that's been implemented here. And as we speak, we're at a tie right now.
I wonder if Rage is still in. Can't really tell if Smitty's glowing. I kind of hope Rage. I do hope Rage is out. He looks kind of red. I don't know though.
Basically, what happens is it attracts all the fighters into the center of that.
I would be surprised if they removed Rage or the ability to hold edges, but I would like if they did.
And I was talking about assist trophies, and it's usually.
Oh, is the portrait smoking? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. The portrait is smoking. So Rage is probably.
And you can see Samus's ship crashing in the background. 後ろにサムスの宇宙船が撃墜してるっていうのが見えますよね。
落ち方もいろいろ監修しましたよ。
Enjoy that. Yeah.
Love that. Right.
Did a lot of review
One of my
that,
favorite Pokemon.
Animation.
And it looks like we've added some new to the game.
Nice, good chase.
新しいポケモンも今出ましたよね。
あれは前作から出ています。
Will I stream this when it comes out? Of course I will.
Yeah, let's
Love
start right from
Smash.
the previous title.
Get out.
ギャラガはまだダメージが低いので簡単に助かります。
So yeah, the damage ratio was
Ooh,
low,
slow
and that's
super
why
missile.
we were able to get
Had a
out
nice
of
little
the
animation, how it
Galaga.
just like floated downwards a little bit for a second before it shot out.
Let's just stick this up in the air real quick. Oh, come over here. Come over here. Ah.
That's a cool item from Kirby. Crash enemies.
That was bad.
今ワークスターにも新しい仕様がつきまして、上を押してると時間を調整できるようになりました。早く落ちたり遅く落ちたりすることができます。
And we actually added a new spec to the warp star. So holding up, you can actually delay when the warp star falls, and you can adjust when either make it quickly or slower.
I'm burning now.
今サムスがカレーを得ましたけれども、前から疑問だったんですけど、海外の人ってカレーを分かるんですか？
I was always curious, you know, Samus ate the curry, but I was wondering, do overseas people get that, you know, it's burning and spicy?
Oh yeah, yes.
Americans love curry.
That's cute. Wondering if overseas fans understand that the hot curry
I didn't know that. Good to know.
is hot and that should make them breathe fire. That's super cute.
今喋ってる間にネイトさんが優勝しましたねって。
そうですね。おめでとうございます。
Seriously, Samus, what did Ridley ever do to you? Like, why you gotta be like?
もうサムスなんでそういうことをするんですか？リトリーがそれだけ悪いことしたんですか？
Well, besides kill your parents, of course. So, Mr.
I see
Sakurai,
Breakfast Mega Powers in the chat pointing out that Daisy is not a clone, she's an Echo Fighter. No, she's a clone. They've changed the dialogue. They've made all this clone positive dialogue.
じゃあ桜井さん。
こっちじゃなくて、これだ。
I think over on this one. Center one.
I do like that the art for the old stages has been updated. I think that's kind of neat. But I did enjoy how they appeared in their raw form beforehand. I see at the top of the stage they have normal above this set of stages. So I assume there's other sets. Oh, the character icons, I didn't notice it before, but they're not exactly how they were in the demonstration. I really liked in the demonstration how they had those red backgrounds. Although the character icons they are quite nice.
Perhaps I will stick with Mario since we just saw Nate.
Really like Zelda's new costume. Big into that.
ボロボロになってしまったので僕はちょっとマリオを
そうなんですか。
Ooh, I love that with the glowing eyes.
そうですね。
Sharp.
You did say you like Mario.
So we are on Great Plateau Tower here from Breath of the Wild.
今のBreath of the Wild の始まりの塔ですね。
はい。リンクは体力が蓄積ダメージがないときには
Yeah, I'm watching Ganondorf here.
So Link, when he has no damage, he can actually shoot a blade beam out.
Looks so fucking good. Yeah, out of the way! I need to watch Ganondorf!
And I don't know if you noticed, but
I love the Nintendo.
The type of dog has changed.
実はスマブラ X の時から出てるんですけど毎回犬種を変えています。
And I don't know if you noticed, but
Ooh, all his smashes seem to be sword focused now. Still got his Warlock punch.
It's been a different type of dog.
But his down smash was a sword sweep, similar to Ike's, I think.
日本語で言うとフレンチブルだったんですけれども、今回は日本語で言うトイプードルになってます。
So it used to be French bulldog.
Oh man, his recovery. I wonder if you can use your down B to get a second jump. I hope so.
Here we go.
Oh, not me, not me. That's you. Come on. I guess I am.
Oh, curry.
Kick still looks good.
ちょっとでさっきから狙われてません？
Are you guys picking on me?
I'm not picking on no one. I'm just dying.
Oh no.
まずいね。
That was not good.
I love seeing that tower collapse and then a new platform appears.
そうですね。タワーが壊れてしまって新しいプラットフォームが現れるっていうのがすごいですね。
That mind game forward smash there, doing one backwards to predict the roll.
でも若い。
We're good.
受け身も取ったし。
Up air seems really strong.
Something I don't know if people are noticing. Oh, come on, Bill. I'm trying to talk here. Ganondorf now has sword attacks for all of his smash moves.
Yeah, okay, so all of them.
They hit really hard.
Wonder what his up one looks like. I always liked Ganon's up smash. The kick. Actually, I like all of his. I was never huge on his down smash. Actually, the twin kicks.
That's right.
I guess now it's pretty similar with the swords anyway. But I'm curious to see what the up smash looks like.
Ocarina of Time. And that was unfortunate.
Ah, やっちゃった。お、来てるグマ。おー、beware。あれの一撃は強いですよ。
Oh no!
His attack is
I wasn't paying enough attention. This was probably shown earlier, but you can indeed still knock people off the ledges by just grabbing them.
Ganondorf just have a little sparkle? Is that my imagination?
I think it must have been because I've been getting destroyed.
いや、結構負けてると思いますので、違うと思います。
Oh, I guess so.
届かなかった。あれ、意外と試合時間が長いんだな。あ、そっか。
We got a good match going here.
Oh, why did I drive right into that?
Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let me crack open some stuff, and maybe we'll have some extra reading material we can go over while we tune into some of this Smash stuff. So there is a bundle for Pokemon. Let's go, whatever, that comes with the ball. I guess that exists.
Oh,
Killer Queen Black still looks fucking good. Oh, Smashbox art. Here we go.
What a rowdy game this is.
Look at that. That looks pretty nice, actually, this box art. Kind of dig that. Ice Climbers right there. No third-party characters on the cover? That's okay. Inkling getting top billing, too, there. Let's see. Anything else here being developed by Nintendo, Sora Limited, and Bandai Namco? Indeed.
I lost track of my character. Oh, man, how did that
Oh, here, get this. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna the Golden Country is available for expansion pass owners, of course, but it will also be sold as a standalone retail package on September 21st. So that's really cool. Daemon X Machina, new fast-paced mech action game from Kenichiro Tsukada, coming to Switch in 2019. That is a 2019 game, huh? Equip weapons, obtain more weapons from downed enemies, etc. So Kenichiro Tsukada, you know what? You know why that looked like Armored Core? Because he's an Armored Core dude, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a ringer.
He has a lot of history in Armored Core. I don't remember exactly which ones.
I guess it is unfair. Sorry about that. Did I do something bad?
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Apparently there's going to be a big eShop sale too. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I need a little break first.
For a bunch of first-party shit. Get excited for 10% off every first-party game.
I need to cool down.
Fire Emblem looked fucking amazing.
You know, it's
Fire Emblem looks so fucking good.
You're on life, so you just want to play and have fun.
Yeah. So we've obviously talked about Ridley. We also in the Direct we talked about how this game is going to use all of the previous amiibo. まあ今朝はリドリーの紹介もできましたし、ダイレクトの中には今回のスマブラは過去のアミーボは全部
three main characters in the new Fire Emblem. Hence the name Treehouses.
So that does leave us with the question of what would happen in the case of if you wanted a Ridley amiibo.
Oh yeah, the E3 sales haven't started on Amazon yet, Commando Joe. I hope they go up soon, because it was weird that they aren't up yet.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think maybe we should take this opportunity to show an incredibly detailed Ridley amiibo.
Oh, the Ridley one looks nice. And a Smash Inkling one? I already have an Inkling, so I'm good, but Ridley, ooh, I want that. Oh, he looks great. The exploding base.
そしてスマブラシリーズの新しいインクリングのアミーボもあります。And we also have a new Inkling amiibo for the Smash Brothers series.
私リドリーの立体物って初めて見ましたね。
I think this is the first time I've seen like a 3D realization of Ridley.
Yeah, Jesus, has Ridley gotten an action figure in the past?
I've seen it during production and development.
Oh, he looks great. I love the high detail amiibos, like Ganondorf and stuff. Oh, Ocarina Ganondorf amiibo? Let's go.
インクリングのアミーボって初めてではないじゃないですか。そこで前のインクリングのアミーボとどこが違うっていうところを一つ挙げると、実は
Yo, Snake amiibo
後
too,
ろ
it's
の
true.
タンクのメーターの三角の位置が違うんですね。
So there is already an Inkling amiibo, and now that we have a Smash Inkling amiibo, and I wanted to kind of point out one difference between those two, and it's that the little triangle ticker on the ink tank behind the Inkling, the location of that triangle ticker is different.
それは、スプラッシュボムを1回投げた時に減るインクの量を表しています。これは、スマホで必殺技になっているので結構たくさんスプラッシュボムを受けるんですね。だから仕様が変わってそうなっています。
And that denotes how much ink you use up when you use the splat bomb.
Yeah, okay.
But the amount of ink you use in Splatoon and Smash is different. It's in Smash, it's a special move,
so
you can
fun.
Use a lot more splat bombs. So the spec is a little different.
Details, man.
Details.
Yeah. Details.
And although we don't have a figure to show today, we did also introduce Daisy as an Echo Fighter in the game, and we can confirm that there will also be a Daisy amiibo in the Smash Brothers series releasing as well. で今日は実物は見せられないんですけれども、ビデオの中には、デイジーがピーチ姫のダッシュファイターとして紹介されたんですけれども、スマブラ
In
シリーズ
Japanese,
の
they're called
デイ
dash
ジーも
fighters. Did I
一応
catch that right?
用意します。
はい。そうですね。
Dash not meaning run, dash meaning like a hyphen.
遊んでみましょうか。
もう一戦。
もう一戦。
Yeah, let me see if there was any Japanese stuff. That's
Quick
true.
rematch. Let's do it. I think we're over there.
お、これ届かない。
I'm usually like immediately on the Japanese one, but
Thank you. Thank you.
Nope, that one's a little bit shorter.
way too focused on this Smash shit.
There we go.
No, actually. No unique Japanese stuff at all. By the way, yeah, that Smash video we watched in the direct was 25 minutes long. No, it was the exact same set of announcements. And there was a lot of cool stuff in there. I was really down with all the announcements we saw, but it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was six games.
I'm going Pokemon.
Oh, sorry. Actually, you know what? Overcooked isn't listed here, or Killer Queen Black. So 8 games. And Fighter Z was stuck in there. So yeah, a few more than that actually, but somewhere around 10 new games.
And
maybe I'll just go with Ike then.
I will bet Inkling costume's sick.
I love the Zelda redesign. I think her artwork is excellent.
そうですね。ゼルダのキャラモデルも変わりましたね。デザインが素晴らしいです。
良くなったでしょう。
Yeah, it looks good, right?
今まではゼルダシリーズって同じシリーズからの選抜だったんですね。今回はバラに変えられるようになったので、それぞれ好きなところを選んでみました。
So in the past, we've made it so all the Zelda-related characters are all from the same series.
Let me see if I can find any other shit.
Spread it out, so
Also, when's the
what I really
tournament
like.
on at the Invitational? So the Smash Invitational will be on.
So this stage has a lot of hills, so it's actually kind of difficult to use items properly.
ところでそのスマッシュボールは危ないですよ。
On at. I'm sorry.
Could you speed up on the translation, Raymond, when he has like?
Jesus, why can't I find the time?
もうちょっと早くお願いします。
そうですね。
I'll work on it.
I can't find the
スマ
time.
ッシュボールと偽
I'm
物
really
の
not
スマッ
doing
シュ
this
ボ
well.
ールっていうんですけれども、これは
Does anyone know when the Invitational happens?
So there's an actual smash ball and then there's a fake smash ball in there, and you can discern which one is fake by the markation on the ball. That is a real one.
Yes.
5 p.m. Okay, 5 p.m. Eastern. People are saying in the chat. I'm willing to believe that, which is in 4 hours. I won't be streaming that, by the way. So.
Nice position.
Oh, here, Dragon Ball Fighter Z for the Switch is playable at E3. Release date attached to this.
That was a worthy test.
No, not yet.
And that was Lunala
Coming out this year,
now.
though. 2018. Cool that that's coming. Oh yeah, David Hayter confirmed for Snake. That's neat. Couldn't get Kiefer. Kiefer's not right for this Snake anyway. Well, okay, I think we've pretty much seen our requisite Smash Bros footage for the day. I see Jokey Level in the chat asking again why Bayonetta and Metroid Prime 4 weren't there. The focus today was on 2018 titles. They said this months ahead of time, so it was pretty evident that wasn't going to happen. So yeah, gonna buy Hollow Knight. Gonna not play Hollow Knight until whenever I can stream it. Why do you like ledge hogging? Not a huge Smash guy, but it seems to me like hogging would make recovery denial more thoughtful. Or like no hogging would make recovery denial more thoughtful. Well, the most dangerous places to be in Smash... Oh wow, this is cool. How this zooms in like this. That's really neat. The most dangerous places to be in Smash are off the ledge and at a high percentage. They made it less dangerous to be at a high percentage by adding rage, although it's only nominal. And they made it a lot less dangerous to be off the side of the stage because you can just grab the ledge at any time. To me, it's kind of the same as a comeback mechanic in like X Factor in Marvel 3, you know, where it's like you're just adding this so people don't feel bad that they can't get back to the stage, you know. Oh, are they moving? Actually, you know what? If they're moving on, then I'm not gonna. Let's see what they move on to.
そうですね。今キャラクターが出ていたと思うんですけれども、これは E3 バージョンを使っています。その E3 バージョンで、日本を含めいろいろなところでこれから使用できることになると思います。まだ開発中ですし、バランス調整中ですが、ある程度のキャラクターは触れると思いますので。
Am I going to stream the RE2 live demo? No, I'm not. I never finished the game. I have no particular affection for Resident Evil 2, so very excited to get the new one, but.
It's part of the E3 version, and I think this version will may become playable and in certain time. And I hope that, and obviously we're in the middle of development, and balancing is still being made, so it may be some changes. But I hope that if you have the opportunity to please check it out. We can't include all the characters, but I think you'll get a good feel for it, and I really hope you look forward to the release of the game.
It's great. Well, it's been really fun losing to you over and over again. But thank you so much for spending time with us today. It's been really fun.
もうずっと負けっぱなしでしたけれども、本当に楽しかった。時間どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. And thank you for tuning into Treehouse Live. We have more coming up. There will be more Smash Brothers with lots of detail on additional characters over the course of E3. But coming up next after a short break, the world's first hands-on play with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go
Okay, so they're going to go into
Pokemon,
Pokemon, so this is a good place to wrap up.
Treehouse Live はこの後続きますけれども、そしてスマブラの紹介もどんどんここ3日間紹介していきますけれども、次はポケモンレッツゴーピカチュウ、ポケモンレッツゴーイービーの世界初実演プレイを紹介したいと思っています。多少ブレーキがありますけれども、その後特別なゲストまた登壇しますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, so that's Nintendo's E3 presser. It was cool. So let me just go down the numbers here. The list. Super Mario Party looks like Mario Party. We'll really have to wait until we get that in our hands, because the previous Mario Parties have looked good, and then we've gotten them and realized these are not good games. The last two Mario Parties have been really, really rough. So hoping Super Mario Party can be a bit of a comeback. Xenoblade Chronicles 2: Torn of the Golden Country. Super cool that this expansion is big enough that it's going to get its own retail release. I guess it's going to be fairly sizable, you know. Seems like it's a big prequel story. Absolutely no spoilers for Xenoblade 2 in that trailer. No way, no how. Demon X Machina looks very cool. Keen to see more of that. Obviously, we really don't know a lot. One of the older Armored Core producers is in charge for this game. So that definitely some of that DNA shows. Blackfire Roy in the chat says, "Get fucked with your upsetting Smash Bros. Cut video." I'm sorry it upset you. It's not that upsetting. It was for fun. Overcooked 2, rad. I will play that. Fortnite, I will try that. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This looks fucking awesome. Actually, I'm going to take a second to look at that. Killer Queen Black. Killer Queen is a really sick game. Don't sleep on this one when it comes out. Looks a lot better than the original Killer Queen, too. If you've never seen that game... I didn't spell it good. Oh, you're not upset. Okay, good. I'm glad you're not upset by my deep cuts video. Sorry. Hard to read tone in the chat. This is what Killer Queen looked like before. So much simpler game in a lot of ways. It's a cooperative title where you work together to grow your hive, basically, and you fight off the other team. Very fun game, and I'm sure this is going to be even more fun. Hollow Knight, dope. I'm going to buy that and not play it for the time being. Octopath Smash Bros. Ultimate looks good. I'm feeling more... No, I'm feeling mixed. I like some aspects of it. Seems like it's a faster game. Directional air dodges is great. Snake's pack. There's a lot to like for me personally. Still feeling a little mixed on the character roster with everyone coming back and with Sakurai explicitly saying that there may not be as many new characters as you'd expect. So we'll see. I'm curious to see what they address in terms of single player content. Like, you know, there's still so many mysteries like single player content and extra modes and such. So that's gonna have to wait. But it seems like the 1v1 gameplay is an improvement, which is nice. Defensive options explicitly getting nerfed. What with dodging. Having reduced iframes if you do it repeatedly, recoveries getting nerfed, increased damage in 1v1s. It seems like it's going to be a better competitive package than Smash 4 was, so I'm already kind of happy about that. Hoping there's a bit more hit stun, but I'm going to have to wait until people get their hands on it today. Definitely curious to see what people say after they've played it. So, definitely a bit more of a Smash 4.5 than I wanted in the first place. I imagine a lot of your Smash 4 habits will carry over okay to this game. Not all of them, obviously, but fucking Omega stages, Omega mode, I still feel like that's a mistake. You know? Competitive players don't want only Final Destination. Competitive players want interesting stages to play on competitively, you know. Omega Battlefield is a good improvement, but you could do better than that. A hazard field would improve it. A hazard toggle would improve it dramatically. Because now it's like, oh, we've got a bunch of battlefields, we got a bunch of Final Destinations. Come on, like, come on. At least Lilac Cruise is there, but I think Lilac Cruise was down to a counterpick stage. It wasn't even like full legal. So, yeah, I see Scatface asking how I felt before Smash 4. Before Smash 4, I was hype as fuck. I was so fucking hyped for Smash 4, dog. I was so excited. It was only when I got it in my hands and I played it for, you know, 10-15 hours, the demo, that I was like, ugh. And that wasn't just me. There's a lot of, like, you know, big Melee fans who feel the same way. You know, it's not an uncommon opinion if you go to a Smash tournament and ask around. You know, it was divisive. You know, after years of everyone playing Melee because Brawl wasn't really a suitable replacement long term, to get a game that still isn't as technical as Melee, it was kind of, you know, it was a mixed reception, to say the least. If that upsets you, I'm sorry, but like, it's, you know, it's not debatable that it's not as technical as Melee. You know, whether that's bugs, whether that's whatever it is irrelevant. Like, it's not as deep. I think I think Smash 4 is a really good game. To be like super clear, I do not think Smash 4 is a bad game. I think it has absolutely awful parts. Like, Break the Targets fucking sucks. Classic mode on the Wii U, hate it. I think it's the worst classic mode in the series. On the other hand, classic mode on the 3DS, I think, is the best one in the series. There's a lot of good stuff, and there's a lot of good stuff in Smash 4 as well. And I hope that Ultimate can improve on some of the aspects that I thought were weak. Glad GameCube controller support is still in, because yeah. I hope Board the Platforms comes back. I hope Race to the Finish comes back. You know, yeah. There's a lot that I'd like to see back, but we'll see how that goes. What's the difference in classic modes? Okay, here I'll let me see if I can find a video that'll explain it better than I can. So 3DS Smash Classic mode is, oh, this is someone's video. I really shouldn't do this. Yeah, I really shouldn't just snatch their footage. 3DS Smash Classic mode is basically like you get to pick which paths you want to go on, and the paths have coins, and you can kind of pick the more rewarding paths, but they might be harder, and you can kind of choose your way through who you want to fight. Do you want to do a harder match this time? Do you want to do an easier match this time? Etc. It's really nice, actually. On the Wii U, you move around this board and you like pick groups to fight. The challenge with Smash, the Wii U one, is no matter what you do, you're gonna run into an 8-player match. And I'm super concerned that this Smash is gonna have 8-player matches in Classic as well. The problem with that is once you hit an 8-player match in Classic, if you're playing on very hard, or now difficulty 9.9, right? Or is it 9 the max? I can't quite remember. When you get to that 8-player match, it's the worst. It is the absolute worst once you hit the 8-player match on the hardest difficulty. It actually makes me upset. I used to like playing Classic mode so much in previous Smash games, and I played a lot of Classic in Smash 4. I beat it with every character and then some. I've done it many times with multiple characters. But once you hit the 8-player match in the Wii U version, it is the worst. It is the absolute worst. I'm not going to find a video that's not someone's. And I am bummed because I don't think that is ever getting addressed. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You move around the stage and you kind of pick groups. This is fine. There's no problem with the layout, mind. It's just that you hit 8-player matches and then fuck you. Yeah, it is 9.0 the max, yeah. Because the problem with, you know, you can see people here who have done it. I've done it once or twice as well. But the problem with the 8-player match is like, it just feels like luck at a certain point. I don't like those. Here's Dan Fornes on Twitter, director of Rivals of Ether. Smash attack to cancel your dash. Thinking face. Cute. He's a nice guy. Since they did say there'd be a few new characters, who do you think they will fit in? Honestly, I have no fucking idea at this point. Could be anyone. Like, I don't have any guesses that are any more educated than anyone else's. I would love, actually, you know what? I do have one, and that's Springman or Ribbon Girl. I kind of think Springman would get the pick because he's still kind of the poster boy. I mean, they're both kind of equally the poster boy, but for some reason I feel like Springman always kind of gets favored in that regard. I hope he is in. So yeah, Rabbids, Goku. That one Goku would be too many Gokus. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm feeling better than I thought I would about it. Because it looks good, no doubt. It looks great. I just hope when we get it in hand, we find indeed a more competitive game than what Smash 4 was. Not that it wasn't, and not that it wasn't good at being a competitive game, but I want it more. I want it deeper, you know. Am I going to play Overcooked? Yeah, absolutely. I like Overcooked. I play it with my girlfriend, so. I love her. Yeah, it's good. And, you know, to all the people who say that Smash is a party game and not a fighting game, oh my god, I'm not even going to have this fucking discussion. Not even going to have this fucking discussion. Not even going to do this. If you're going to quote Sakurai interviews where he's like, I don't want this to be a fighting, not even going to have this discussion with you. This is a fucking 20-year-old conversation that's been going on forever. And you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay, I'm going to check out the Fire Emblem trailer one last time. I would check out Daemon X Machina, but I don't think there was much to pull out of that at a glance, since it was pretty much all just 100% fighting shots. Where's the Fire Emblem trailer at? I've lost it. There you are.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost.
You're super welcome, Nice Drive. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
I'm
gonna cut ahead a little bit. Still got those anime-style cutscenes, so... Okay, so, yeah, Path of Radiance style full proportion characters. I kind of felt like they were going for this. They said in some interviews that they wanted to have really high quality graphics. That was a focus for them. And it always kind of felt like the chibi characters were more out of necessity than out of desire. Forest's super visible on the map, too.
Go ahead, give me orders.
Ooh, this is nice. Neat how it's not all uniform. So we got attack, we got magic, separate. We got combat arts, separate from that. Formation, which is for your soldiers, I guess. Equip to change your gear, items, and weight.
It's time to mission.
So then she's holding fucking 4 weapons. Does this mean her inventory can hold like 5, possibly 10 items? Is that possibly what that means?
Your work.
Battle data, yeah, you get to see all the damage. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Nothing jumps out at me here.
Instructor.
Oh, that's such a smooth transition. It looks so fucking good. So the soldiers just idly like do little fight animations, but I don't think they're actually doing anything there. Yeah, weapon durability is back too, which is nice.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddesses.
Ooh, look at the map, by the way. The map has their weapon icons visible, so you can always tell at a quick glance what exactly you're up against.
Power.
This is neat how the so here I'm not 100% sure what's going on here.
World we live in. Some believe the crests.
So the camera starts out, and then it goes in as though we're going into combat. Well, look at that. Look at exactly how that transition works. Like the exact details of how that works. That's really fun. So you go in, and look at this, look at this. So the character model, as it zooms in, shrinks down to scale. So these are the full detail character models. And as it zooms in, the soldiers grow up from the ground. See, they start off tiny. And if you look at the trees, all of the above view graphics immediately get swapped out for their full view things. Then you shrink and the characters grow. Oh, it's such a smooth transition though. God, it looks so good. It's perfect. Oops, that was not the spacebar. And then here we've got these I don't know exactly what these are indicating. Maybe a union between two groups.
are necessary to maintain order.
But so this is the bit why I was like not confused about this, but is this just an alternate camera angle? Because when they zoom in, he hasn't selected anything. The camera just zooms in, and they're still there. They selected a unit here, selected unit. So is this just an alternate camera view that you're allowed to use? Because that might be exactly what that is. That's pretty rad. And this, I'm so glad you get to walk around. So glad. I really, really dug that in the remake of Fire Emblem 2 on the 3DS. Of course, you were always walking around in like tunnels and shit. So this is really, really nice. Seems like there might be like a fairly large like city area to explore too. Of course, it's kind of like my city as well, or my castle as well in Fates. Blue hair guy might be an avatar. Well, there's 3 main characters confirmed, so I'm more inclined to believe that they're like 3 main characters, but we'll see. Thoughts on the art style and character design? Very into it. Very, very into it. I love Kozaki, but it's a nice departure. Telling partners what skills to enhance. What about future child soldiers? Fuck the future child soldiers. They're doing it. And here there's like formations. That might be a special technique.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never. I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
This looks great. The FE sub is feeling off about it, but they're crazy anyways. Yeah. Fire Emblem fans are like crazy weeb lords now. I'm glad. You know, like Awakening was rad. I liked Awakening despite its faults, but after Fates, I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with this style. So, is that Kira Buckland? It seemed like Kira Buckland. I don't remember Rina Chan, that's it. Yep. No, that's Street Fighter. No, nothing confirmed yet. Maybe. I said yep immediately, just like looking at this tweet that was not at all the right game. Nothing confirmed yet, so maybe soon. Maybe soon. But it sounded like her, so whatever. Yeah, so I'm done. That was it was E3 coverage for the week. It was an alright E3. It was good. I think I might do another little stream at some point after E3 week is actually done. After we've gotten all the announcements out, and maybe just do it like a let's talk about E3 kind of stream, because I've seen a lot of people asking for that kind of thing, asking who you think did the best, etc. And I'd like to let those thoughts, you know, simmer for a little bit so we can figure it out. Tentatively, I think my favorites were Nintendo and Sony. I really think it's Nintendo and Sony, honestly. So, yeah. I'll discuss it, you know, at a later time when we talk about what E3s we liked. But I definitely think the main thing that made this E3 a little less exciting than previous E3s was we're in the off year where there's just aren't new big games to announce left and right. So we got a lot of updates on previously known things. Of course, last year, was it last year that was fucking wild? Last year was also really good, but you know, the last few years have been really good. And then, you know, we're in that off year where all the shit's kind of come out and we're just kind of waiting for the next one. So I don't think it was a bad E3. I think it was still good. It was still definitely good. Just a lot of updates on stuff we already knew about. I gotta say, I am kind of surprised that Square Enix had an E3 show at all, because they only had the silent dude and Babylon's Fall to show off as far as new stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's still in their best interest to market the stuff we already know about 100%. But there wasn't a whole lot else in that Square Enix one, so you know, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about that at a later date, and we'll talk about it a little more. Definitely not a bad E3 year, I don't think. I'm seeing a lot of people saying they thought it was awful and stuff, and I think expectations are a little high because the last few years have been pretty hot. But you know, is what it is. Yeah, is what it is. I'm happy with all the VR announcements, by the way. I've been pretty pleased. From Software's VR game coming out at the last minute, Déraciné. Super pumped for that. That's really dope. Anyway, I will see you guys around. Card Game Month is about to resume. We still have one embarrassing episode of Deep Cuts that still has to go live. Unfortunately, even though I tried to rush, I could not get it done in time because there's just a lot of editing that goes into those. The last episode is with Matt and Wooly, and it was a fun-ass discussion, very much in the vein of the Yo Video Games one. So that was a good time. One of them actually was dead on, where Matt was like, I want Mario to have Cappy. Mario needs to have Cappy. And I was like, yeah, that's good. And then, hey, it happened. But it's a good video, so I'm sure you guys will still enjoy it, despite the fact that it comes out in post. It's still fun, you know. I've seen people ask if I had any plans to do deep cuts for other series. Not right now. I don't have the same like affinity with any other like fighting game series. The only one that I'm even remotely, you know, as close to on would be Street Fighter. But I think it was more interesting for Smash than it would for Street Fighter. For Street Fighter, well, fuck, for like every fighting game series, it's normal to get big cuts. It's very normal to get big cuts in fighting game series. That's like a standard. For Smash, it's really not, and that's why I thought it was so interesting and fun to address. So I don't really have any plans for future deep cuts. Maybe at some time we'll find a game that is appropriate for it, but for now, I'm kind of cool with that. How far am I in Detroit? Gosh, I just did a scene where Connor was with his buddy in the park. They were in a park, like a park for kids. If I don't want to spoil things, so yeah. Stream schedule is really empty right now. I already have stuff. I'm gonna fill it up. We've got stuff like Slay the Spire and Lost Kingdoms 2 that I'm gonna start up this week, and we're gonna go straight into Card Game Month. The fucking LP schedule for next month just got filled up through E3, where it's like, yep, still got to do Kingdom Hearts because I still want to do Kingdom Hearts, but like gotta get on Prey now, gotta get on Hollow Knight. So we got stuff, but we're still in Card Game Month, so yeah. Anyhow, take care of yourselves. Sleep tight. Have a good one. Take care. Sleep tight. Have a good one. Take care. Sleep tight. Have a good one. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.